Good morning. Good morning, Holly. Good morning,
Good
Lori.
morning. How are you?
I'm great.
Good
Happy
morning.
Friday, guys. Thank you for being here with us, Holly. So,
Thanks for having me.
yay. So, Holly, as we are waiting for folks to hop on with us, can you tell us what your coffee order is?
It would be decaf. I don't really drink coffee, if you can
Oh
believe
my
that.
gosh. I mean, I am so fascinated by people like you because obviously you get so
I've
much.
never had a cup of coffee in my life.
How do you do that, Holly? Do you just don't like the way it tastes, or you just
I just have never had it, so I guess I don't know what I'm missing. I guess is what I tell people. I don't know. I don't drink any caffeine,
Oh, wow.
which is,
that's
I know,
amazing.
bizarre to so many people.
What would
Yeah.
happen to us?
I don't know what would happen to me if I didn't have any caffeine. I'm a
Yeah.
little concerned.
Well, I'm pretty sure number one that our whole office would shut down.
Yes, that is absolutely true.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Oh my gosh, I love that. I love that. Lori, what's
Yeah.
your coffee order?
So I love a white tiger, a Reed's white tiger. They are my
Ugh.
favorite, I have to say. Iced or hot,
Okay,
whichever one.
tell us what's in that.
I don't know. So I think it's white mocha and maybe some caramel. I could be wrong, and I'm sorry, Reed's, if
That
you're
sounds good.
I did that wrong. I'm so sorry. But
But you can wholeheartedly recommend the hot or iced white tiger.
absolutely, it is delicious.
I've heard a lot of people say that it's their fave.
It really is. It's
Oh
amazing.
my God.
I love it.
Okay.
What's
Okay,
yours?
no. You know what? I'm typically an Americano with some steamed 2% milk and cinnamon.
That's good. I like
Yeah, it's jolty.
that. I imagine.
It'll wake you up. I like some pookie in myself. You
You
know?
always know when you've had a couple cups.
I know. Look, my son, who's 15, anyway, turned 16 this month, actually, will say, Mom, how many cups of coffee have you had?
That's how he knows what to say or not say.
Right, right. I'm like,
Oh, that's so funny.
yeah, yeah, that's exactly right. That's right. Well, Holly, we're really glad you're here. Thank you. We're going to get into the Crystal Coast Highland Games momentarily. And guys, before we do that, if you're a regular here, you know that our sweet Meg is out on maternity leave. I'd like to say that it's officially her final month of maternity leave. Let's go. So she is going home, sweet baby Sadie, and she'll be coming back. And in the meantime, my wonderful colleagues have been helping me in hosting Coffee with MC every week. So this week it is our fabulous Lori's turn to co-host. And so, Lori, tell everybody a little bit about what you do on our team.
So, my role title, if you will, is the manager of listing services, and so in that I oversee the other coordinators that help the agents, and of course I help the wonderful Liz Wayne on all of her transactions. So a little bit of everything. I love what I do. Been here about 6 years now, coming up on that anniversary.
Oh, that's exactly right. I know Lori is a true Renaissance woman. That is the truth. I know she keeps us all in line, and thank heavens for her.
I try.
So thank you. And thank you for being here.
Absolutely. I'm excited.
Holly, thank you for being here. So, guys, Holly and her
Thank you for
husband,
having me.
I know, yay. So, Holly and her husband run the Crystal Coast Highland Games. And so, we're going to learn today all about what that is. It's coming up in 2 short weeks. You can still get tickets. So, Holly, tell us, what is the Crystal Coast Highland Games?
So the easiest way to describe it would be big men in kilts throwing things. That would
Yeah,
attract a lot of people.
I love that.
But in all seriousness, it's a family event that we put on. This is our fifth year, going into our fifth year. We've done the Highland Games for ourselves, my husband and myself, the athletics for the New Hampshire Highland Games for 23 years. We stepped down about 2 years ago, and we're really done this full time. So there is a little bit of everything there for people. So there's at professional athletics, amateur athletics. This year we've added a stone lifting competition. We have dog herding. We have sword demonstrations. We have bagpipe band. We have try-it Scottish dancing. We have food trucks. We have vendors. We have clans. I mean, we have a kids area. There's something there for everybody. So when you go, it's not like, oh, what am I going for? There's something there for everybody. Literally, you will find something there that you're like, oh my gosh. It's a great family day. Kids 12 and under can get in for free, which is another added bonus. But it's a great day to get out, um, learn about your culture if you're Scottish. If not, it
Yeah.
doesn't matter. You can still come and enjoy the day.
This is so cool. Okay, so it's 2 weeks from tomorrow. So it's the 18th, is that right?
October 18th,
Saturday
yes.
the 18th. Okay. And where is it?
Gates open at 9 a.m.
Okay. And where is it?
So it's at Newport Flea Mall Event Grounds. This is a new location for us this
Okay.
year. The last 4 years we've been at Gallant Channel in Beaufort.
Yes.
Okay.
This year we're at the Newport Flea Mall Event Grounds, 196 Carl Garner Road in Newport.
Right. Okay. So
And they
right next to Garner Farm.
right next to it. Yeah.
Yeah. Perfect. Great. That's so good.
You can hit both that day.
I was gonna say, and Garner Farm is gonna. I'm sure they already have set up their kids
Pumpkins and all that.
the
Yeah.
pumpkins and the hayride. So how fun!
Yeah,
You can do all that. You're exactly right. Okay. So I've
exactly.
several questions. Holly, number one, what do you wear? Do you wear a kilt?
I do. Yeah.
Okay. I'm
Um,
excited about that.
yeah, it's one of those things like my husband was raised his whole life, you're Scottish, you're Scottish, you're Scottish. He grew up going to the Grandfather Mountain Highland Games in the western part of the state.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Um, and then when he moved to New Hampshire, we met, we got married, whatever. Um, Up there we ran them. I never wore a kilt.
Right.
And I was like, just because I just didn't. I think I was too busy. I was like
Yeah.
running around. I had two little kids. It was like, I don't have time. But since being here and starting it here, yes, I wear my family tartan. We can wear Crawford or we can wear Lindsay. Those are two tartans that I can wear as like my own. But it's funny because in Scotland, they don't usually wear their family tartan. They wear the tartan that they like, and the tartan is the plaid. So,
Right.
Oh, okay. Okay.
but here in America, we tend to wear our tartan, like our family tartan. So when you go somewhere and you see someone in your tartan, you're like, oh, they must be a Crawford or they must be a Lindsay, like because you know their tartan.
Oh, that's
So
so
that part for us in America, I think is great.
That's so
We were just at a game in California, in Pleasanton, California, and we happened to, we walked around the clans to see who was there. And we always look for a Crawford because it's very rare that you find a Crawford clan. They had one, and we walked up and they're like, oh, you're just in time. And we're like, oh, for what? They're like, we're having a wedding. And we're like, what? So we
wedding.
stayed for the wedding of these people we didn't even know because we were Crawfords. It was really like just neat. And like, again, just shows kind of like when you see somebody in your tartan, they're related to you somewhere in your heritage, which
That's
is really
really
kind of
cool.
cool.
That's
Start to
really cool.
research it and find out what your background is. It really is a lot of fun.
That's really a
that is
neat
neat.
piece of it that I would not have thought of. So,
Yeah.
tell us what are the most popular events and what's your favorite event?
So I guess I would say the caber toss, which is basically like they say it's like a telephone pole.
Oh, wow.
And they want to flip it end over end like a pencil. And the perfect score is at 12 o'clock. So where their feet
Okay.
land, and then they toss that caber. When it flips end over end, if it lands right at 12 o'clock, that's the best score you can get. And from 9 o'clock to 3 o'clock is how they judge it. If it goes from 9 o'clock down and 3 o'clock down towards six, it becomes a degrees. So that
Okay.
seems to be the most popular event. Um, Most people don't want to miss that because it's just something amazing. The
Yeah.
cabers are anywhere from 15 to 17 feet long, and they weigh anyone from 110 to probably 130 pounds that they hold in the palm of their hands.
Oh my goodness. And they just
So
sit and
it's
throw
such a,
That's
Right.
and
crazy.
they throw it.
Yeah.
Right. It is crazy. And most people, when they see it, they're like, I think I could do that until they go out there and stand next to
Right, right, right,
I
right.
can't
I
do
bet there are a
that.
lot of people who think they could do
Yes.
that. Right. That's exactly right.
Yeah. I mean,
That is
it is by far the most favorite, I would say, of any event. I mean, all of them are interesting and fun and different to watch because it's not just your typical football or baseball or, basketball. It's these big weights. They throw a 56-pound weight for distance. They throw a 56-pound weight for height. They throw a hammer, which is a steel ball with basically like a handle sticking out of it, and they spin it around their head and then release it behind them. So, I mean, there's a lot of events. They do a stone put, which is a Braemar stone, an open stone. They do those events. And then they have a thing called a sheaf toss, SHEAF. And it's basically, it looks like a little bale of hay, and you stick a pitchfork in it and throw it up and over a bar for height.
wow. This is
So,
so
Yeah.
interesting.
yeah,
This is
it is. Yeah. We
it's
have 10 professional men that come and five professional women and then five amateur men. And the men that come are the best in the world. So we have the world champion has won our games the last 2 years, is coming this year as the world champion and will be competing.
Oh, that's
So we just crowned him in Maine over the summer as the new world champion. My husband and a friend of his, they run the world championships for Highland Games. So we travel all over the world to different games, whoever decides to host the World Championships. And we were in Maine this year. So it was kind of fun. And it's funny, we were in Maine, and all of a sudden I see a Crystal Coast Highland Games t-shirt go by me, and I'm like, oh my gosh, we've made it to Maine. So
That's
I found the
cool.
people, and they were from Cape Carteret, and they were just happened to be, they're from Maine, and they were up there visiting.
Wow.
So it was really kind of neat to, they go all over the world. These guys travel in and out of the country, all over the world, just competing.
That
So
is so cool.
it's, yeah.
What made you and your husband decide to start Highland Games here?
So my husband used to be a competitor years and years ago. Um, and when he, got done, we started running the New Hampshire games, which was the athletics, which is New Hampshire was back then like the third largest game in the world. So, we'd have 10,000 people sitting around the athletic field on a
Wow.
Saturday.
Holy mackerel.
Yeah.
It brought in 40,000 people. It was a 3-day event. And so when we moved here, it all kind of started at Lowe's Beer Den. Bill had his kilt on one night. We're there with friends. Like, what's he have that kilt on for? Started. So every Thursday we would meet there, and it kind of was like, what a great place it'd be to have a games, not knowing that was going to become my full-time job. So from that point on, I mean, I knew athletics like the back of my hand. I did not know about putting on this big event. In our first year, my goal was 500 people, and we had 1,000 people come in the gate. And every year we've grown since then. So this year we're hoping for 4,500, maybe 5,000 people to attend and
Golly day.
enjoy.
That's amazing.
Yeah,
That's
yeah, it's been a
amazing.
lot of fun. It's been, a challenge for me just because there's a lot of things I didn't know and I've learned along the way. But it's something that we've done forever. Our son now competes. Our daughter was a dancer, for a long time. So we've always done it. Our kids were 3 weeks old the first time they stepped foot on an athletic field. They're twins. So here we go. It's pouring rain out and I'm going to an athletic field for the day. My
Well,
mom's
this is
like, where
so
are you
cool.
going? I'm like, don't worry.
I love this. I love this. So
So
you
it's
brought
fun.
something that you guys love, and that is a part of your husband's heritage to
Yes. Yeah.
that's really
And
cool.
it's been great. I mean, Bill grew up in North Carolina, so it's nice. I mean, he grew up in the middle part of the state, but hasn't lived here in 30 years. So when we came back and started here, it's been a lot of fun. And I have to say, Carteret County has opened their arms to it. They've been so supportive. We're a 501(c)(3), so we operate based on sponsorship, donations, and ticket sales. And without those, we wouldn't run. So it's been really great to see the support that we've had in the community, which has been wonderful.
Yeah,
Really cool.
I agree. I think one of the things Carteret County is amazing at is supporting local people. And so I think that
It
just
is.
with
It's
the growth
it's
that
been
you
so
have.
great.
Mhm.
So, Holly,
Yeah.
if there are local people watching or folks who are going to be in town that weekend, how do they get tickets?
So they can go to the website.
Okay. We'll
Go
drop that in
to,
the comments. Great.
yeah, Crystal Coast Highland Games, and that will take you. You can get your tickets right there. It'll take you to Eventbrite to get your tickets. You can buy your tickets the day of at the gate. That's also, available. But yeah, those are the two options to get tickets.
Great. And how much are tickets?
Tickets are $25 for adults, and they are free for kids 12 and under.
Great. Fantastic. Okay. I love
Yeah.
this. So, how about Lori, would you like to ask Holly our final question?
I would. I would love to. So, Holly, and everything that you've been doing and all the events set up, I imagine you've got a lot going on. So, what is saving your
I
life
do.
right now?
Because it's not caffeine. It's not
That's right.
coffee.
It can't be
It's
coffee.
not
What
caffeine,
is
no.
saving your life?
First and foremost is God. I mean, He's put me here to do this, and I've been had so much fun doing it. But I would have to say our board. My board has been fabulous. So we have a board of 12 of us, and they've all chipped in here, there, and brought what they can to the table to help with this event, and it's been great. And it's been something for them. The first year, they looked at us like, "What is it?" Like it was like a deer in the headlights.
Yeah.
My husband and I would talk, and they'd look at us. But the second year, we do fundraisers, and they were like talking to people. I'm like,
I
they know what
love
they're doing.
that.
Like,
They're in it.
it's
They're in
great.
it.
And since then, they've all bought their own kilts, either in their family tartan or tartan that they like. So that's been really nice to see. And so many people that are coming or, participating in one way or the other, like, where can I get a kilt? I'm like, you can get them right on Amazon, but there's a company called Sport Kilt.
Work to
And
kill.
if you use the code CCHG, you can get a 10% discount using our code.
Okay.
But they have a number of tartans that you could wear. The material is great. It's not too heavy for where we live. It Velcros on rather than the buckles. It's a sport kilt. So that's what a lot of the guys will wear when they throw because it's just easier to put like a weightlifting belt on with it, the whole thing. But yeah, it's something that I feel like special that we brought here to the community, which I love.
I think it's great because that, well, I think when it goes to show you, I mean, when you got here, nobody had ever heard of it. But I think when somebody's really passionate about something like you guys are, right? And you bring it here and
Yeah.
you're fired up about it. And it's so cool that you now have thousands of people that come to participate in these events. I mean,
Yeah.
I think it just shows you the power of passion, right? Not to mention the
It,
power
it
of the
does.
action that you guys have taken. That's really amazing.
Yeah, it's been a lot of fun. Exactly. It's passion. I mean, we do it because we love it, and that's the only reason. I mean, and fortunately, all these people that we've met along the way have been involved and love it as, either that or they love Bill and I a lot because they keep helping us.
Well, I
So,
have
but
a
I think
feeling
they
that
found
it's
something
both.
that's,
Yeah, I have a feeling
yeah, I mean,
it's
it's
that.
just something so different that it's like, oh, I want to be part of that. It's something, very out of the box that you just don't see a lot, and that's why it happens once a year. So
That's right.
it's great.
You're probably very happy at this point that it only happens once a year. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
I count the days every day. I'm like, how many days do I have left? I mean, just
That's
because
good.
it's so much, but the day of, as busy as it is for me, it's so fun when I see all these people, family and friends coming together. It's like, oh my gosh, I did this. Look at all these people. This is
That's
so fun. And they're
really
enjoying
cool.
something that we enjoy, which makes it even more special.
Well, Holly, thank you for sharing this with us today. And guys, we will drop a link to get the tickets in the comments so you can check it out and check out their website. But what a cool thing, Holly. Thank you. And thank you guys for bringing this to Carteret
Thank
County.
you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. I appreciate having us on.
Thanks so much, Holly.
Bye.
Bye.
Thanks. Bye-bye.
So, Lori,
Yes.
what is saving your life right now?
What is saving my life? There's actually a couple of things.
Okay, great.
So, unlike our guest that is no caffeine, I am full caffeine.
Mm.
And so coffee for sure is saving my life.
100%.
Saving
Yeah.
my life. We had a new flavor this week out in our lovely coffee bar. It was a maple. It was just delicious. It was everything fall. So
Ooh, I didn't know that.
yeah, oh yeah, they're gone now. But anyway,
You missed
everybody
it.
loved
I missed
them and they
it.
were
Great.
fantastic.
Okay.
And we'll get
We'll
more.
have to order some more. That's exactly right.
And as always, my family. I always have them to go back to and just, they're that soft place to land when you've had a rough day or a rough week or you just need some love. It's just great to have them all. And so
That's such a
yeah,
good
my
one.
family and caffeine.
I love that. That's such a good one. That's such a good one.
And you.
Okay, well, so I'm going to go a little bit off script, although I totally agree with coffee and family. I mean, for sure. But you guys, so we once a year have this event at my house, and we had it last week. Y'all, it's
Yes.
the silliest, most fun thing. And it really does kind of save my life every year. Yeah. It's so much fun.
Yeah.
Okay, it's called Around the World. So when I was in college, there was a fraternity that had this cocktail that was called the Around the World cocktail. And they had all these different countries set up in different rooms, and you would go and they had different drinks from the different countries. I mean, it was dangerous. I mean, there was no food, guys. I mean, there was also no social media praise.
Yeah.
So anyway, so fast forward to now, and every year we do our little mini version of Around the World where we choose 3 or 4 countries and we do have food and a pairing, cocktail pairing or drink pairing with that. And we go from room to room, only 3 or 4 of them in my house and celebrate. And it is so much fun. There are costumes, there are fun wigs, it's just, there's almost always some sort of karaoke.
Yes. Yes. The karaoke moments are always part of my favorite part of the thing.
Yes.
I mean, it's a lot of fun. We really do have fun. And it's so nice to be able to just get together and just have fun outside of the work environment. We all love each other. So
I know.
It's good to hang out.
It really is good. And of course, because on our team, we have several people, I'm looking at you, Liz, who say everything's a competition.
Yeah.
This year, for the first time, we drew teams, and the different teams were in charge of the cocktails from the countries. And then there was a winning, who won?
Well, I was on the winning team.
Oh,
so
okay.
I will just say, Liz, this is for you. I was the winner and she was not. And so it was great, and we had a lovely cocktail.
Well, okay, what was your country and what was the cocktail?
So I knew you were going to ask me that question. My country was Cuba, and I don't remember.
Cuba. It was like I know what it was. It was like a. First of all, y'all, if you're making a cocktail for a big group, just make it a batch cocktail. Then they all taste the same. That's a hot tip from us. Instead of trying to individually calibrate the right amounts. It was almost like a mojito margarita mix.
Yeah,
Yeah, it had
Mhm.
fresh herbs. It was
Yeah.
really good.
And a little top layer of champagne at the top. So a
Oh, it
little
was
bit of bubbly.
so good. It was so good. We had cocktails. We also had babies. There were babies in it. It was really fun, right? It was really fun.
It really is.
And actually, the marketing, Kenzie and Andy in marketing, have put together a really cute reel about that event.
Can't wait to see it.
Okay, yeah. So we'll drop that in the comments as well.
It'll be fun. I hope there's some
really
karaoke
good.
on there.
Oh, there's some karaoke on there.
Okay, good.
Yeah. Oh gosh, guys. Okay. Happy Friday. Hope you guys have a ball, and thank you for joining us today. Thanks,
Thank you.
Lori.
Bye.
Bye, guys.